So in the ruck, it's ball against White. Ball got it down. Williams controls it to Kirk, under the pump. Well done by Vardy, strong at the ball. It spills to Heffernan, into the pocket to Neitz.
And he started there again this evening.
Third on the goal kicking list so far this season with 15 next to his name. He'll be kicking from about 30 metres out. The angle's tight. But that is a superb kick. The Demons get the first goal of the night.
Still waiting to make his lead. David Neitz getting back further to the goal square. Still waiting as Liam Shelley thrusts forward and provides an option. He's been good so far, Liam Shelley, mainly out of defence, but he's had 5 possessions now.
See, all their attacking moves have come through this forward pocket.
One-on-one. I like that. Neitz will get it easily. No free kick that time. He just
Shawble physically isn't strong enough to go with Neitz.
So here he is then from 30. David Neitz. He's got 2.
Good kick from Davis as he hits ball on the chest, and he will line up. Pretty tight angle, kicking from about 45 metres out. Well, we'll go get with the fashion, Rob.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of them wearing white boots. I think if you're the only player in your side wearing the white boots, that's a bit of a worry. You need a couple of mates to help you out. Good lead by the big fella. And he's given it back to Nick Davis. All that sort of thing. But by geez, a talent.
45 metres out, 45-degree angle. They need this one, Sydney. And it's just sneaked home for a goal. Don't know how to grasp it. Nick's a little toe poke off the ground. There's Johnston. To half forward. Running onto it as Vardy broke one tackle. Handballs into space. Neitz will get there first. On the right boot. Around the body. David Neitz has got 3, and that's the best of them. That was some sort of goal.
It was a great goal, and Neitz is running to Vardy. He was the one who gave him the handball. And Peter Vardy's an important player in this Demons outfit, Hutto. He played pretty well for them last year. I think he kicked close to 40 goals. Just see the strength of him. The tackle's not good enough to wrap him up. He makes 15 metres with the handball. And Bolton playing too far behind. No pressure on the big Demon skipper.
The match, yeah. Well, David Neitz.
He's starting to think already.
Well, he's kicked 3. It's a good start. Interesting ball up there with big lead from Goods. Both players nowhere near the ball. Johnson thrown off it. He looks in much sharper touch tonight, though, Travis Johnson. They lose that one. Creswell bangs it in. Oh! Well, at least when it gets in quick. Rowan Wharf, who's playing his 100th game onto the ground. But all the attention and focus on Barry Hall. He's averaged 6 marks a game so far this year for 11 goals, 6. He needs this one. Swans needed it, and he delivers.
He's on the bench with the big news. Cords is on the Sydney bench. Certainly, Andrew Shawble is sitting down. Didn't even come out to the quarter-time huddle for the Swans, and he has a hamstring injury.
Who's been out of the side. I think he kicked a few goals last week.
Yeah, the last 2 weeks he's pretty much been BOG in the VFL.
Well, he'd love to kick a goal here for the Demons. And it comes back, and he's done it. He's first for the Melbourne team.
Way on to Matthews. Goes out wide to the outer wing. Kick finds ball. He shifts to half forward. Here's Schneider. What can he produce here? He decides to pump it long. Kicks okay. I don't know if it was really meant for Nix, but that'll do.
It'll do. And it was a hard, low kick coming into that forward 50. And even if it's a 50-50 result, Sydney forwards would be happy with that. I like the look of little Schneider. And Nix started the game in defence for the Swans. They pushed him up forward. Bizzle. Well, maybe it was even a free kick over the shoulder.
So Matthew Nix, who is one of the guys, I guess, a little bit under the pump. His name's been mentioned by Paul Roos in dispatches. But he needs to lift. He's got a perfect opportunity here. He's directly in front, 40 metres out. Good-looking kick off the boot, and Matthew Nix makes no mistake. He splits the middle. Getting back in the hole was Bizzle. Uze mops up. Left foot kick to the wings, good. And he'll find Liam Shelley. The old 1-2 to Bruce, back to Liam Shelley. Now he goes out to the other side. It's an excellent kick.
It's a good
Finds
kick.
Vardy. He plays on. Gets boot to ball. Into the pocket. Neats has got it. He's only 25 metres out. Pretty tight angle, however. In he comes for goal number 4. And it's all clear, 6 points.
Just darts away. Kick had to be good. McDonald had a problem there, Williams. Advantage paid. And Maxfield can take it. Looks ahead and sees nothing. So he says, I'll run into the space and share it around with the teammate. Fosdyke, not known for his foot skills, gives it by hand back to Maxfield. Piercing kick was a good one. 2 possessions for Williams.
Well, he's been a star for Sydney the last couple of years.
Yeah, won the last 2 best and fairest, but more important than immediate matters, Nick Davis. Now we know why he was going to go back and have a shot.
Steele did well to get it to Crouch. Great tackle by Thompson. Still Sydney though. Barry once again on the right boot to the 50. Ball's been a star of this quarter. Takes the mark. Schneider loves these. Schneider lines up and the scores. At that level of the SCG.
Their best and fairest in 2001. Jolly having a run in the ruck. And Ball winning the clean possession. The releasing handball, McDonald. Heffernan being hunted down. The Swans are tackling. They're running. They're teaming up. And are they kicking goals? Ask the question of Adam Goods. There's your answer. Yes. The Swans are in front of the SCG. And don't the locals love it?
Well, that was just a terrific goal, and they're in close. They got the ball in heavy traffic. Good tackle here on Heffernan. Matthews brings him to ground. The clean pick up. They hit him to space. And Adam Goods, he just look at the acceleration of the big man and the shepherd from behind from a teammate. They're starting to work together now. I think that was little Schneider who was put that shepherd on well in the defence, but he's come down to do the ruck work.
Got first hand on it too. Robertson, the snap around the corner into the goal square. White, too strong.
Delighted that his change at half time has been successful.
So White has no problem and scores a level.
Look at the run and the pace of Kennelly. He is exciting. Hits, crunch. Bolton goes in hard. Liam Shelley a handball. Jolly delayed the handball. He got legs. Advantage paid. Taken by Liam Shelley. Guides it beneath. He's got it.
Lining up for goal number 5.
Yes, 7 and 5 in those 2 wins. So Melbourne are in front. And they're in front by a goal. Tough one for O'Loughlin. And he just did well to force a contest. That was scrappy. No free kick. Freed the park. But Bolton who handball pretty wildly. Snyder trying to get a possession. Demons with numbers. Share it around again. Liam Shelley's been great tonight for them. And a beautiful delivery too.
The Demons, they need to get the score on the board while they're in control out in the middle of the ground, because Sydney are really finding it hard to get it into their forward 50. Melbourne getting all the play going forward, but they've just got to get a 3 or 4 goal break.
Would be a real blow, this one, for the Swans' chances, as David Leeds has kicked 6 of the best.
To the wing, looking for Jolly. Nickel-John spoils. Bizzle front and centre. Got Bruce in support. To half forward, looking for Robertson. Strong grab overhead. Robertson wastes no time. Play on. Bangs it long. Neats and White are both one out with their opponent. White! What a beauty!
Well, I've got a feeling the Robertson kick was a high up and under. He pulled the kick, because had he gone through with it, it may well have been smothered. Jeff White leapt early. Now that's the ruckman's technique coming into effect. He leapt that little bit early and then got the ride and was able to comfortably take it on the chest. And there's Ball on the bench and worrying if this goes through for Sydney.
Big kick for the D's as White makes no mistake, and Melbourne lead by 3 goals.
Williams. Again, couldn't find Mickeljohn. And the Demons. Bruce promenading along the wing and then delivering for Moorcroft. He had a couple of options. He missed time to kick. Travis Johnson got a teammate behind him. Heffernan absorbed the tackle, and now Heffernan to his left and right and back to his left. Tried to conjure up a goal instead. He found Big Jolly in the goal square, and the height is just proving very telling indeed.
Yes, and Seddington was on Jeff White when he kicked the 2 goals in the 3rd quarter, and he's on Jolly, and we see ball coming back onto the ground. But it's amazing, since ball's been off the field, Melbourne have been able to kick the 3 or 4 goals that have broken the game open for them.
So Darren Jolly for the 5th straight goal for the quarter for the Demons. And he's done the job.
For Sydney to get a centre clear and just to get a score. I don't think they've scored in this 3rd quarter.
They haven't, not even a behind, and Melbourne have kicked 5 straight goals. They lead by 24 points. Be an understatement to say the Swans need the next one. But Melbourne dominating this term. Williams to O'Loughlin. Here's a snap for O'Loughlin. Around the corner, and there's the one that Swannies needed. 30 minutes before their 6th and 7th goal, but they finally got the one they needed.
Well, maybe it's the effect of ball coming back in. Now, Michael O'Loughlin, he actually cheated a bit there. He didn't go and attack the footy. He waited, awkward bounce, it beat Cameron Bruce. He was sitting back there, took the easy handball and finished off to perfection. Well, they desperately needed that, didn't they? Their first
is Johnston. So he takes the ball outside defensive 50. Oh, he's run too far. He's been pinged. An advantage is being paid. It's Kirk who goes short, and he finds Davis
in the process. And now we're back to another chance for Sydney.
So Nick Davis has kicked 2. He's a very reliable kick for goal from this distance. Trot putt on its way, and he makes no mistake. Sydney get the all-important first goal of the last quarter.
Shelley, an important handball. He wants it back here. He'll get it. He's had 19 touches tonight. Good kick too. Mickeljohn slipped
forward on the inexperienced opponent because Jolly's doing a fair job in the ruck.
What Paul Roos wouldn't give for Andrew Dunkley to still be playing at the moment. From 55, gee, he makes great contact. Jeff White with authority. It's a goal.
72 plays 53. 19 points once again in favour of Melbourne as the Swans push forward. O'Loughlin. Here's a chance for Maxfield. O'Loughlin's got it from 49 metres. O'Loughlin has kicked a goal. Michael O'Loughlin, 2 goals, and Sydney hanging in there. 5.5 final term. It's back to 13 points of difference in favour of the D's.
Well, just a bit too tall there for Williams, his opponent, and good on the recovery. We know how good he can play. And this is the game that he needs. I think his next one will be pretty good.
He does just that. He's looking for O'Loughlin. It's got to be 2. Getting back in the hole was Johnston. Liam Shelley managed to get a handball away, but only as far as Barry Hall, who chips into the pocket. Ball's marked.
Paul Roos put his faith in the tall fellas up forward. He said, Adam Goods, you do the ruck work. We'll put ball forward with Barry Hall. And if he can kick this, with the 2 of them combining, it'll be a real team lifter.
Well, he likes the goal. He's kicked 147 on them in his career. And now he can make it 1-4-8, and the Swans are back in town.
Experienced opponent. Ward through the middle, so the Demons again taking little baby steps. Nathan Brown forced the handball. He's within range, Heffernan. Oh, Neats in good position. And Jolly, big Jolly at the back, strides in and puts it through. More than anything at the moment, the margin now 11.
Gee, Bissell's long option is Jeff White, and Barry Hall's alongside him. Here they go.
White, the big lead, and he dropped it. Trying to recover. Good tackle by Creswell. Hall just dumps his opponent. Now he wins the footy back. Here we go again. Schneider on the left. He loads up with a monster goal. I'm telling you, this kid's all right.
He's all right, okay. Jeff White should have marked it. Have a look at the Barry Hall tackle. And he's all right. And that's the second goal to Adam Schneider.
Astoundingly, Melbourne have made 10 clangers or bad mistakes. Can the crowd get the Swans home? Or will the Demons hang on? Again, they're under threat in the last quarter. White and Goods with the battle. Important clearance from the Swans way. Williams O'Loughlin, he's away and he's got it!
6-1 out of the centre. Sydney's way. Williams smart. White not so smart. Hit it straight to Williams. Williams the big kick into the forward 50. And O'Loughlin he was behind his opponent. Williams thought he had O'Loughlin behind him, then he just slipped in front. And have a look at the size of him. In the end, able to comfortably take the mark on his chest. Oh, he's a class act. I love watching him play.
In just his second game for the year, Michael O'Loughlin, one of the highest paid players in the competition.
And Rodney Eade wrote a good article about him last week saying you cannot use him as a key forward. So they've got Paul and Ball down there. This bloke then can play as a flanker.
He's a key forward now. He's put them in front. The Swans have kicked 5 goals.
White smashes it forward, but Sydney win the football. Bolton to Creswell, kicks it into space. Getting back first is Heffernan. Good tackle by Maxfield. Quick kick out of the Packers by Miller, but Sydney get possession. Inside 50, ball! Ball's
A lot of goals in his career, mainly with West Coast Eagles, of course.
Yep, 148 of them. Ball from 51. Drop punt on its way. It's another one. It's raining goals for Sydney.
Put it on the top of Ball's head. Ball
Get it
on
in there
Bissell.
now.
Get it in quick.
It's 2-on-2 back in the square.
He's waiting for O'Loughlin on the lead.
leads. Here it goes. Oh, it didn't look like he was going to put his hands out at one stage. Uze dispossessed again. Creswell comes through. Off the left. He just delayed the kick. Was it far enough? It was. Paul Williams, he has got the fast bowlers run up here. Look at that. Coming off the pitch of the SCG. Ahead, the 2 big sticks. The same end Tony Lockett so famously kicked that behind all those years ago to put them into the grand final. Paul Williams needs a goal. Paul Williams gets a goal. And the Swans, amazingly, have kicked 7 in the last quarter and lead by 13.
Ryan Williams, he was tagged out of the game in the first half by James McDonald, and he's just worked and willed his way back into it.
White smashes it forward. McDonald to Thompson. Here we go for the Demons. Thompson can have a shot at goal from here. From 48 metres out. It's through. Melbourne have kicked the goal. Scott Thompson has kicked the goal.
It's gone. And the Swans now hanging on to their 1-goal lead. Huge numbers around the ball, as you would expect. Melbourne's got an extra man away to the right of the Swans, getting into the goal square. Nick Davis was recruiting to kick goals. He might assist in a goal here. The captain still wins goal. The captain has done it. He's kicked the goal. And the Swans lead by 2 goals.
Find something, Robert Walls. Find something in that voice.
Well, it just couldn't have gone to a better player because he's on his left side, he's on his left foot. It was Davis who shot the handball out. I reckon that'd be the sweetest kick in Stuart Maxfield's career. Captain of the Swans.
On the left boot. Long kick looking for Goods. White gets all spoiled. Here's a chance now for Schneider. He's got plenty of territory to work with. Schneider picks it up. He has 1 bounce. He goes short. Good option. He's kicked by. As Robert said, really only needs to score a point to seal this game. Drop punt on its way.
out for Johnston. Uze's been thrown up the field now. Bolton gets the releasing handball. It was a good one. He's had a good game, Bolton. When he's been in the middle, it's been good. Kirk's been good too, so is Creswell. Up to Goods. They're toying with them now, the Swans. Good centre kick.
Goods has rucked this entire final quarter, and they have just dominated the centre clearances.
So here's Snyder to make it 4 goals at 10 for the quarter. The margin is 4, they lead by 10.
For Melbourne now, who look the likely winners at three-quarter time. Meeks starred with 6. Thompson has his kick smothered. Saddington just pumps it as long as he can to the 50. There's the siren. Paul Roos punches the air, and why wouldn't he? 10 goals in the last quarter. And the Swans have had a memorable victory at the SCG.
And just what